Rashad, why you
Anyway,
didn't hit me up?
What's up, Rashad? Hey, Rashad.
What's up, Rashad?
Thank you, Rashad.
brother, I love you, brother. Trump lit.
What's up, Rashad? What it do, boy?
What's the next thing? Ali Siddiq. All right, let's get into this Ali Siddiq thing, man. And this is a slippery slope, as you guys know, because when you post up people's stuff, dog, goes in the new Katt Williams goes in again on Ali Siddiq. This a year ago. Oh, this been going on. Hold on, I want to see this first.
I think the world want to know what happened between you and Ali Siddiq. I know you said
the
you
world
talk
couldn't
about
possibly want to know that. He's not famous enough for the world to want to know that.
I mean, what did Katt do to Ali? What did he do to you, man?
So let's go to the story. Let me speed it up. Shreveport. We in Shreveport. The song out is Every Day I'm Hustling. Who made that song? Every Day I'm Hustling.
It's Rick Ross.
Rick Ross.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So what year is that?
Shit, I don't remember.
Whatever that shit is. Remember. Okay. Yeah. So Every Day I'm Hustling was some anthem that he was coming out to. Like everybody come out to a song. And I want people to understand, I'm not saying Katt's not talented. I'm not saying I don't like Katt. I always was a fan of this little man. I'm talking about when he was Cat in the Hat. Because people act like most people got on the bandwagon after Friday After Next. Because before that, they can't remember a goddamn thing before Friday After Next. Because they didn't know him when he was Cat in the Hat. They didn't know him when he didn't have no teeth and shit. They didn't know him. They wasn't watching him then. I was a fan when niggas wearing a top hat and had a cane. And his name was Katt in the Hat. It wasn't Katt Williams yet. So Friday After Next, the pimp shit happens. Cool. Always been cool. Back when I booked him and he faxed me his headshot, which is fucking crazy. Sharon Ball and tell anybody the nigga faxed the headshot to keep players off it. It was just a black, you know how fax come through, just black silhouette of his body. This dude named DJ Love plays the song. Katt's manager comes out hollering at him. DJ Love say, "Hey, my fault. Didn't know. I'm just playing. I'm the warm-up DJ. I'm just playing songs, getting the crowd in." "Well, you don't know who you DJ for?" He's like, "No, I'm the warm-up DJ. I don't know. I'm just doing the show." And this is so early in the game. If he do come out there every day, I'm hustling. What the fuck? Doesn't matter. So she being a little pushy with him, and he's apologized several times. Now you like shitting on him. Now he kind of like, well, who the fuck is you talking to now? I've already apologized. I don't know what the fuck else you want. I'm not the DJ. I'm the warm-up DJ, and I'm leaving. I got to go do a club. So all this melee happens. Now,
so just for clarity, the DJ played the song prior to Katt coming out, and that's
prior to the show even starting. The show
prior
hadn't
to
even
the show
started.
even started.
It's the warm-up.
And that's right. And that's what Katt comes out
to. That's his intro song.
Okay, Cardinal Sin.
You know what I'm saying? Not really designed. The song not really designed for him. Rick Ross don't know whoever made the song don't know this nigga playing this song.
Right.
You know so it's just a song. You know what I'm saying? So
also, I want to say this about Summer Lee. I forgot this. Jeremiah Fears. I like Jeremiah Fears, bro. I like his hunger. I like Jeremiah Fears' hunger. Okay, back to this.
You can pick another song because the song has nothing to do with your goddamn performance. So they in the back room. DJ Love is like, "Yo, man, y'all fucking talking reckless to me. I don't like it." So Katt comes out with this player shit and Joe's like, "Yo, dog, nigga, you get the fuck away from me with that bullshit. I'm gonna tell you what happened. I played the song. This stupid ass broad talking fucking crazy to me. Hey, man, I apologize. What the fuck is up?" Well, nigga, we can do what? We can do what, nigga? So I come and get Love. Baby standing there, 3 feet. I come slide and grab Love. I'm like, "Love," They say, "Man, nah, niggas talking reckless, dog. I killed all them police right there." And he's like, "Man, I don't give a fuck about none of that. Didn't niggas know who I am?" And it's a mild-mannered Katt. He's being offended.
And where are y'all? Like what city?
We in Shreveport, Louisiana.
Okay. Right.
Now, this shit happens. This over. Performance happens. Everybody go out. Katt rides back to the hotel with me to Island Capri. We talking about tattoos the whole way. Because my man Raphael do tattoos and I was going to get one before I left. Now, years go by. Now that's one. Me and Kicking Den. Years go by. We at the Reliant Arena here. 2 shows. It's February. 2 shows. Thursday and Friday. I perform Thursday. Friday, I perform. I come out to get this cat named Ghetto. I walk out to get this cat named Ghetto. You probably know Ghetto.
Yeah, I know Ghetto.
Ghetto will vouch for this story.
Yeah.
I walk out to get Ghetto. I turn back around. You know how the arena people look in the goddamn yellow shirts. All of them are locked arms standing in front of the door. I'm like, hey, let me slide through y'all. And the lady who was sitting in front of my door, she said, Ali, I can't let you back in the building. I said, what? Ali, I can't let you back in the building. I said, what? So they don't know what's going on. It's just been a sign. Don't let Ali Siddiq back in his building. Oh. Okay, cool. Katt's security at the time, his dude's name is Carl. Carl comes and he talking over the shoulders of the security people. I'm standing outside, me and Ghetto. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I'm like, Carl, what's up? He's like, man, Katt, I don't know what the fuck is up, man. Katt don't want you back in the building. I said, what? And he ain't say nothing. But I can see Katt and his wife were talking, like I can see them. And I'm like, fuck is up? So this nigga turned his back to me.
I think the world want to know what happened between you and Ali Siddiq. I know you said
the
you
world
talk
couldn't
about
possibly want to know that. He's not famous enough for the world to want to know that. But if you pick the actual king, then make sure that your story is correct. And unfortunately, his story is not correct. No matter what he says, he never met me. He made it disrespectful that a security guard that was 6'7" reached over him to pay him, not mentioning the fact that he got paid for not doing anything.
Well, let's start at the beginning of the Reliant thing.
I don't know if I want to.
I'm gonna start, and then
fair enough.
But I think for the sake of the audience knowing, just
tell them
having
who
an
Ali
idea
Siddiq
of what we're talking
first.
about. Ali Siddiq is a comedian from Houston that's based in Houston. Yeah. Now, Ali said that he went to a Reliant arena and he was on the same show as you. He showed up, and the security stopped him from entering the building. And they said, then somebody told him Katt didn't want you to come in. And then at some point, somebody else came and gave him a check. That's another security person reached over somebody's shoulder and gave him a check. He said that the people that were the working security locked arms to prevent him from walking inside of the building. And he thought that, you had a problem with him. And he said he didn't know why you had a problem with him. And to this day, he don't know why you have a problem with him. That was the
It'd be nice if that was the story. So now, if that's the story, then let me see if I got this correct. A guy I've never met was supposed to be doing a show with me. And I got so angry, even though I hadn't met him, that I had security keep him out of the building. See, that's the problem with lies. They're faulty from their inception, sir. I'm the person in the story that doesn't have a grudge to feel. I don't care why I didn't like Katt Williams. I would get to the bottom of it. This is not one of those stories. First of all, the actual truth of this matter is every city that I go to, I already have the comedians who are opening up for me. Not just this tour, but for the 17 100 city tours previous to this. I never go to the city and go, hey, do you guys have some comics here? I'd like to add them to my show. I just don't do it. I travel with the comedians that are coming to your city.
That's what I said, SSB. I was like, I need to, I just went on Google. I looked up Katt Williams, Ali Siddiq, Shreveport. Couldn't find nothing but stories about this beef.
One unit and one team when we come. That is to let you understand that no comic was fin to come join us that evening because there isn't space for it. I still have to do an hour at the end of this. There's a limited amount of time. So we could just start there. Second of all, I don't care where you're from, what the venue is, how cool you are with the people that work there. Katt Williams show means Katt Williams show. That means don't nothing move but the money. There ain't no loud talking and voice raising and, how dare you? How dare you? Let me look on the advertisements and see, do I see your name or face, sir, whoever you may be? Where would you even get the entitlement to be having this question? This is like me insisting that the Lakers put me on as a starter. And I won't take no for an answer. It's ridiculous. You don't even play in our league. And that's before I knew who you were. Now that I know who you are, I'm just ashamed because you took something personal that couldn't have been personal. I didn't meet you. That's how it would have gone if I wasn't there, because the truth is I wasn't there. All of this happened before I got there.
What happened with the check? When the security guy gave him
when
the check?
when I asked what the person had said, I said, well, I don't understand. I don't understand why he's so angry. What did he say to you? He said, I'm supposed to be on this show. I said, well, maybe he was expecting to get some sort of a payment. And now he thinks he doesn't get to get paid because we already have a tour. I wouldn't want that. Pay him for performing. So he got the check of the performer. This is what he's angry about. Imagine the audacity. Your story is that I'm kicking you the fuck out. Get out and lock arms and don't let him in. And paying you? Make it make sense, King.
I just want to live my life.
I'm confused because, like, literally he said, I never met the man. I don't know who he is. He wasn't on the bill. He wasn't there that night. And then he ends it by saying, what does he say? He said, was Katt Williams on there 6 months ago? Oh, no. It's Ali Siddiq. Okay, so Ali Siddiq went on Carmelo Anthony and said it. And then, okay, so I guess he said the same thing. Hold on. I'm not going to play the full thing here because we have other stuff.
There's no way to resolve.
But I do want to play this before we play a little bit of this before we play Katt Williams.
I know you and Cass had problems in the past, man. I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. And of course, we all like to get to a chime in. Better way, better day.
There's no way to resolve anything. Any problem I've ever had with anybody. This is my golden rule. If it's a public beef, you have to see the resolution.
Public.
I don't want nobody ever think that it's just one way.
Yeah.
So for somebody that I had admiration for to come out and say something that's an untruth, and then you privately try to apologize. And I said, cool, I will come to the meeting. But just to not just be just crazy with it, I said this to the person who called me about the meeting.
Mm-hmm.
I said, yo, if they coming for peace, cool. But if they not, you know me and I am who I am.
Uh-oh.
Bro, I'm cool until I'm not. And if anybody knows anything about me, it ain't a group of people, it ain't a man, it ain't nobody that I've ever feared in my life, even if you think that you got the upper hand.
Mm-hmm. All right, so that's what he said about that, about the apology.
A few months ago, Ali Siddiq came on the show, and he had some things to say about you not making public or private amends, and says something along the lines of, and I'm paraphrasing here because it's been a minute, but he says something along the lines of like the apology's got to be just as loud as the disrespect. You know what I mean? Whichever way it was. I don't know.
I agree with that philosophy wholehearted, but let's be very clear. I just said I didn't remember the guy. So I said, I don't know the guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then other comedians showed me pictures where I'm around the guy. He's in the same room as me.
Mm-hmm.
All right, bro. See, look. See what I'm talking about, bro? Like, this is what I'm talking about, dog.
Maybe I'm too old. I feel like if I don't have your number and you don't have my number, we never exchanged numbers, then nigga, I don't know you. I feel like if we've never communicated or like, okay, so, but if I said that I didn't know you and clearly I've been around you, that was the only apology I could have made to the guy.
Mm-hmm.
And so I didn't have any amends that I was trying to make. So when it was suggested that he meet up with me, he was confused at why I was not going to be having no apologetic energy. Like, no, nigga, I'm not apologizing. On site is on site. Like I'm the person being crossed in this situation, not vice versa. I'm not sure what he said, but whatever he said, it didn't involve me doing something to him or doing something against him or stepping outside of code. I'm not sure what he said the issue actually was, but I'm saying at the end of the day, you can't afford to be a comedian and be black and be short and be righteous and have me as a op, my nigga. It's counterproductive to your very existence. Not just because I'm him, but because you're not. And so how I'm saying,
I mean, Ali's doing some great work,
I have nothing disrespectful to say about him because I don't know him like that. Like as a comedian, I think he does a great job. He's a storyteller. Generally, you got to be 80 years old to be a storyteller. Like nobody does that even brand of comedy. Like I don't see that's why it can't. Most of these can never be legitimate beefs because I'm not an insecure person. Like I'm a quick to say I'm sorry type nigga. Like I would never let a nigga fuck around and damage both of our energies.
Right,
are you kidding? Like, but by the same token, if you don't really like me because you can't be me, then my job is to make it better and better looking for you, boy. Because you probably at the club and I'm probably at the arena at your hometown. I'm probably selling 21,000 tickets where you live. You probably at the club still. You probably is barking outside of your lane. Nobody in the WNBA get to talk sideways to Melo. So why I'm gonna let these little rails and niggas in a whole different, these CBA niggas, why I'm gonna let them talk about what I got going on over here in the real league. It's weird.
That's a fact, but do you weird? Like to me, like beef. I don't think it's a beef.
There is none.
You know what I mean? Like,
I remember that SSB. That was his tweet.
It's all peace,
beef
guy.
is beef. You know what I'm saying? And we gotta stop. That's why I said that to somebody on social media the other day. Stop using these type of words, man. The terminology.
That's different. Beef is something, but I'm saying
it's legitimate though.
It's very legitimate.
Because look. What I'm saying is just everybody that I talked about on Shannon,
Buddy really beef. No, it's beef. It's beef in this case. It's beef. It ain't no like how you know how people say you misusing the word crash out, the term crash. It's real beef. Because what Buddy just say? He said, you know how I get
ain't nobody got
it. If you know Ali Siddiq, his most famous stand-up, what is he talking about? When he sold drugs and he allegedly shot someone. You know what I'm saying? So like he really get down like that. And he said, like, you know how I get down. I really get down like that. That's real beef. That's not no, oh man, they just got a disagreement. No, that's beef.
What I was saying about Cedric is, no, do you know how many times me and Cedric been in the same room? Like, no, I had to give him a pass. So think how you would feel if you gave somebody a pass for something and then 10 years after the pass, they act like the offense didn't even happen. Like, are you kidding? Of course I would have punched you in your bread basket. Are you kidding me? Like, there's no way. Like, so yeah, it do be legitimate beef because if I say I don't like you, I mean that in the literal and the physical.
But to me, that
I have that
true
issue,
indeed,
bro.
true indeed. But the Ali shit, right? Only because he sat here.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
right.
This ain't no gossip shit. This is real shit. It's like he sat here, and as I'm observing what he's saying, it's like, and then hearing your side of it, it's a disconnect. And the way that we receiving this information, you have one standpoint of, I didn't know who that was in the room. Yeah, he was in the room, but I didn't, right? Okay. And so then on his perspective, it's,
but let me help you.
Who I was.
Let me help
he's fronting on me.
Let me reveal.
Please do.
Let me reveal.
I like to get this to the bottom of this.
Most of his story is fictitious, right? So he has worked a deal with the venue where the people that put on the shows, he got in the contract that he gonna open all the shows, that the comedy shows that come to this particular venue.
SSB. Is this a different story than the one that we just seen from a year ago in the interview where he explaining the story?
So generally, most artists aren't even the people that see their contracts. They don't know about none of that, right? Yeah. But because I run all my stuff, I see all of the contracts, right? But when I bring my tour, I have 5 or 6 people opening for me, and they already come with us. Ali was not one of those people. He was not traveling with us. He was not on the tour. There are no posters and billboards that Ali was on tour with Katt. That does not exist. It was just for this venue because this is the venue he had pull at, right? So he thinks, as a guy opening the show, that he can come out to Every Day I'm Hustling by Rick Ross and come do his set to start the show when me, the headliner, is coming out to the same thing. I'm not even at the venue. It's my people telling this nigga, you cannot come out to that, nigga. It's Katt show. And he's telling the comedians, y'all ain't even gonna be able to follow me. I come to do 30 minutes and I'm gonna kill. And like, by the time I get to the conversation, like, either Ali can perform or I can. You see how that's a no-brainer? Right. But because somebody did book him, maybe this is a money situation. So somebody get this man a check so that he didn't lose any money for coming out. I wouldn't want it to be that type of situation. So no matter how you break this is never me versus him. Like, he was never like, that's why he can't tell you about any conversation he was having with me and how that's just not possible. Like, I already had the people on the tour that was on the tour already. This is just a stop in Houston.
You moving how you moving, and it's coming from 2 different directions.
But
SSB.
He's aware of both of those directions. He's not unaware.
Is it salvageable?
He told you himself there's nothing to salvage.
Copy.
I'm saying it would be different if we had a relationship and it went awry. We never had a relationship. He was on an opposition team. He's the enforcer for Bill Bellamy and D-Lay and Billy Sorrells. So because that's his squad, because that's his squad, I'm over here, you dig?
Right.
And everybody understands that.
So you drew the line.
Hey, I didn't draw anything.
Okay.
But I will acknowledge the line at all times.
Indeed.
Like, there's no cards to play on me. There's no way for you to be in open competition with me and wanting to do harm to me.
I think the show was in Shreveport, that the beef started. The show was in Shreveport. He's from Houston. According to Ali, he said this happened right when Katt first got hot, like right after he did A Pimp Named Slipback in the movie, right? And what was that, Next Friday, whatever, when Katt first shot up. And, he first started coming out to Every Day I'm Hustle, his most famous. And now that's his walkout song. It's like synonymous with Katt. But Ali said the DJ just played a random song. So then they started raising, HE double hockey sticks, because Ali Siddiq came out to Every Day I'm Hustling. He said, oh, what? Like, Katt, because of Katt Williams, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. Katt, he not even that big of a deal. Like, he don't own the song. It's Rick Ross song. It's not Katt Williams song. So that's where it started. Then Katt Williams came in, and then, you know, he's pretty much just like, bro, you can't perform because you're not on the bill. He said, what you mean? Like, I've been contracted to open up at this venue. And then so that's what it pretty much is. And then Katt is like, well, I have a whole lineup of comedians that I got with me on the road. They need to open, and I need to do my hour because we're on a schedule, and that's how we get our money, and that's how we tour, and then we go to the next city. So that's where all of this happened, and you know, and how it happened. Ali's just from Houston. That's why they say from Houston.
You know how important I am to this thing. Mm-hmm. And the fact that you're supposed to be that as well is unforgivable. Like, it's almost sacrilege.
I mean, I get it. I totally get it.
All right, I'm going to stop here to go to Ali's responses, because this episode with Mello just came out 2 days ago. So Ali Siddiq just started responding right now on Facebook. Okay, is there multiple posts? I think it's just one. Okay, so we're just gonna look at this. I'll do it right here.
I can't wait. I was gonna put a whole video together and all the rest of that. I don't want to. It's gonna be too much effort, and then it's not gonna be long enough for what I want. Katt Williams has 3 days to respond to this challenge on anybody's platform. Club Shay Shay, Rogan, 7 p.m. in Brooklyn, Vlad, No Jumper, Eggs, and I forget the rest of their name, but on their platform, on 5150. On whoever platform, I am issuing a $250,000. $250,000. We can go up if you want to, but I'm just starting at $250,000. Lie detector test. Lie detector test by somebody administrated from a reputable lie detector place. I am issuing a lie detector challenge. I don't want to hear nothing about nothing else unless you're willing to accept the $250,000 lie detector test. The person who is lying has to give the other person $250,000 or more. It doesn't matter to me. And it's going to be 15 questions. A 15-question lie detector test. That's the challenge. No other words to be said. If you are not willing to accept a lie detector challenge, you talk about racing, race your ass to this lie detector test for $250,000 or more. That's what's happening. We're going to see who are the 5 people that I walked in the green. Who are the 5 people that I walked in the green room and said this to? When was this show? $250,000. That's the challenge. Lie detector test. We're about to see who's lying, period. I'm over it. We ain't doing this no more. Did I try to come out to any man? Bring your questions. I'm going to bring mine. 15 questions, family. $250,000.
I ain't gonna lie.
Or more. Lie detector test. You have for the week. By Monday, you should be responding, or before that. I'm not even mad at you, but I'm over the nonsense. $250,000. If you talk about racing, race to
the lie detector test. Now everybody go and report this. 250,000 or more for a lie detector test on anybody's platform for the answers to be revealed.
Thanks.
72 hours. Race your ass to that lie detector test. Good morning, brothers. This is the thing. This is the thing. $250,000 or more lie detector test administered by somebody credible. And I already know what you're going to say. Oh, he's a criminal. He knows how to get around a lie detector. Nah, nigga. Nope. I ain't never took whatever in my life. I confess to everything that I've ever done. Let's just put it all on the table. Good Morning America, The Breakfast Club, whatever.
It's hilarious.
Maury, I don't care what it's on. Whose ever reputation will be destroyed after this lie detector test. Good morning. 72 hours. I got my 15 questions. Good morning.
Just hit this in the video. All right. Well, I'm gonna just take this.
I can't wait.
Okay. Yeah, that's it.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
All right. So, yeah. First of all, Tess has beat. It's crazy. 2 times in a week we talking about lie detector tests. First with the Gary Coleman ex-wife, and now this is crazy. Waterfall H2O said this crap is stupid. Ali Siddiq is trying to get famous. Here's my thing. Ali Siddiq is probably like the hottest kind of new black comedian in the past, I would say, year or so. You see his last stand-up 2 months ago, over 6.5, almost 6.5 million views. His Breakfast Club interview from a year ago has over 1 million views. His Shay Shay interview has over 2 million views. 3 years ago, The Domino Effect, this stand-up, I think this is the one that my mom loves, that she introduced me to. It was one of these, either this one or this one. 16 million views, over 8 million views here. I say this to say, like, he's like the new big thing in comedy. So I don't know necessarily if it's just you know what I'm saying, he's trying to get on, because he's kind of like already him as like in terms of new comedians. Obviously, Katt Williams is on a different level. He's a movie superstar, mega superstar. He's got the most viewed interview in YouTube history and YouTube's 20-year history. Katt Williams is different. Different level. However, I don't think Ali Siddiq, like, he's not necessarily a local comedian trying to get on. So that's the thing here. I understand Ali Siddiq fighting for this because, okay, you can say, all right, it's not that big of a deal. Like, you know, you're fighting something that isn't worth the battle. And I hear what people are saying there. They're like, it's ego. From his standpoint, you're looking at it like, bro is trying to little bro me. Even if, you know what I'm saying, he apologized and everything like that, and the apology was good enough for the public, the apology is like, well, I guess, you know, whoever you are, I know who you are now. Apparently we were in the same room, and if you were on the thing, if you were on the bill and you were supposed to perform that night and you didn't mean to play Every Day I'm Hustling when you came out, then so be it. I apologize. I got you your little check. You got your little check, and we moved on. And now it's been 10 years. Get over it. Like, that's the type of like apology publicly that's crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, as a man, Ali Siddiq can't just take that publicly. Like, you talking about me in that way publicly, and then I'm just like, yeah, I accept it. We're moving on to the next thing. Like, nah, Ali Siddiq has to. You can't talk about me like that. You have to respect me as a man. You have to respect my name. You have to respect me as a man. Just period, bro. Because my name is on, like SSB said, My name is on the line. Their brands are at stake. My name is on the line here. You're talking to me like I'm some little kid, like I'm some local comedian that's all these levels beneath you. And truth be told, I'm popping like popcorn right now. Boom. And yes, you are a legend and you're on a different level. You're a superstar, and I'm just a budding star in the comedy space, in the comedic space. But you can't just talk to me like any type of way and kind of just dismiss me when I was clearly upset about the way that you and your people handled this situation in Shreveport, Louisiana years ago. So that's how I feel about the situation. I understand Ali Siddiq standing up for his name, because on one end, it looks like, bro, it's not even that deep. Like Katt has admitted, you know, his truth and everything like that, of saying, hey, I was unaware of who you were at first. I became aware of who you are. I watched your stuff. You're a storyteller. We've been in multiple rooms before, apparently. And but regardless, whatever the case was, when I saw you were upset about me coming to the club and saying it's either me or him, and they went with me, and he got upset that he had to get kicked out of the club after that, I still made sure you got paid for that night so you didn't come out for no reason. Because one of the things I thought maybe you were, you know what I'm saying? So Katt said it like that or whatever. He apologized, but the way he said it, he apologized. It just, you made it seem like bro was your little bro. And as a grown man, you can't take nobody little bro on you, especially if you're trying to earn your respect. Like Ali Siddiq is climbing up still in the comedic world. He's trying to earn his respect. And I don't want to be known as Katt Williams' little bro, especially if I don't like Katt Williams. Like, we not doing that. You ain't Jay-Z. I ain't Kanye West. This ain't The Rock. I ain't signed to Rockefeller. You ain't Dame Dash. I'm Ali Siddiq. I ain't got nothing to do with Katt Williams. I feel it. I feel it. You disrespected like this. You embarrassed me in this club in Shreveport, Louisiana. Nah, bro, I ain't rocking with that. I feel Ali Siddiq. Katt Williams, I feel like, told his truth eventually. What we're seeing right now is his truth. I think there was a chance that he wasn't aware of who Ali Siddiq was at the time, and you know, he didn't know that he was going to be on the bill, and he probably didn't take a liking, just like how Katt's team didn't take a liking of playing Every Day I'm Hustling before he took the stage and stuff like that. I understand Katt's side of the thing of like, who is this man? Why is he on my bill? Why we did the whole tour in every city? We did the specific lineup at specific times, and now this kid want to mess up, and he said, oh, I'm gonna be better than all y'all, and he playing my music. Who is this dude? I get Katt Williams' side. However, at the same time, I get Ali's side of saying, you ain't about to talk about me like this publicly. I ain't going. You're not about to little bro me. I'll say it like that because I know my mama watching. And yeah. So there's that. The next thing and the last thing.
Rashad, why you didn't hit me up? What's up, Rashad? Hey, Rashad.
What's up, Rashad?
Thank you, Rashad.
Brother, I love you, brother.
What's up, Rashad? What it do, boy?
Hey, Rashad.